So now I'm panicking. Ah! 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 The whole time, these interactions, that is crazy, bro. Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we're back with part 4? Part 4 of Little Hope, The Dark Pictures. And we had our first death. I did go, as I said, told you all in the last episode, I was going to go and look up and see. And I did see that you are able to save both people, or both Taylor and Daniel. So I guess I didn't, on that second one, I guess I didn't get it in time. Even though it didn't turn red, even though I didn't get like no indication that I didn't get it in time, I guess I didn't, since she ended up, since Taylor ended up dying, because I saw a video of one, and the creature that was going after Taylor was different than this one, right? So I'm assuming those, and I had read like a little article and it was talking about your different like emotions and stuff like that, and like picking certain things to go towards a certain one. So I'm assuming that these demons or these spirits or monsters or whatever that's coming after us, they take different forms and different shapes depending on the selections you make between the relationships between the characters. So that would make sense, because that monster did like highlight a couple of Taylor's emotions that were locked, it looked like, and it looked like it was consuming them. I have no idea, but that would make sense if that's the case. But I read an article where it said that you can pick, you have to pick Taylor, because Daniel's able to save himself. So if you pick Daniel first, Taylor dies automatically. So you have to pick Taylor first, which is what we did, right? So we picked Taylor first, and then you can save both of them. And then I watched the video and saw someone save both of them. And then I saw somebody else say they saved both of them another way as well, using a knife or something. So I guess there's a few different ways that you can do it. But apparently I didn't press the second command of spamming X fast enough, I guess. Like I said, I didn't see any indication of it. I didn't see anything turn red. I didn't see like, right? So I thought I was good, but obviously I wasn't, since she still ended up getting dragged off and then eventually killed. So that's unfortunate, but we're going to jump back in and continue the story, see where we're at. We're back with Andrew and John. We also have Angela and Daniel still. So let's see if I can get the rest of us out without dying. Y'all know what to do. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all continue to spam that like button, smash the sub, bell notification to join, and comment the type of content you would like to see. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, headphones in, volume up, and let's immerse.
Keep a lookout for the girl. We have to stop her.
I, for one, hope I never see that girl ever again.
And keep in mind,
she'll be back real soon.
I have this on lethal as well, so the hardest difficulty. So I still think I'm doing very well this deep, because we didn't have multiple.
This may sound crazy, but
encounters.
What if
with death, potential death, and I've been able to get everybody through safely.
Ourselves?
I was only hunted after my double was killed.
Historic restoration. Warning, dangerous,
Anything here
unstable
not falling
structure. Site unsafe. All right, we haven't seen one of these in a while. All right. Okay, so barricading ourselves in somewhere. Mary Milton's grave. This is believed to be the resting place of Mary Milton.
There's nothing
Mary
about
was the source
how
of
or
many
why she
accusations against alleged witches. Pastor Carver took her under his wing, where he instructed her and prayed with her before she incriminated several townspeople. Because of her controversial role in the witch trials, many of the town folks turned their faces against her. Her remains were buried at the edge of town. All right. Can we just walk through these shrubs? Cool. Perfect. I was about to say, they make me walk all the way around.
That's what's causing the glow. Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird looking.
That looks like the door, but there was a sledgehammer.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me. My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak. I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
What do you want from me?
I want to know what you're gonna say to the court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I know how this must look, but you have to speak out. Tell everyone what the girl did, like your friend is telling you to.
The devil has sent you to tempt me. I must not succumb. Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child.
The priest is the villain?
Putting it all on a kid isn't right. The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
That's way off. We gotta stop the kid. No other way to do this.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by God. No one can doubt that.
You spell Satan funny. God, okay. That man is not driven by God.
Bad move there, man.
Instead of
Standing up
telling
for
the
the kid
child
is
to do all
probably
that.
gonna do us all in.
I hope you're wrong. For all our sakes.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No, we never even saw her.
Let's check that out. It'll get us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
All right.
Not sure I want the answer. But what did you two see back there?
We met up with Andrew's double, Abraham. He was thinking about testifying against Mary, but good boy Andrew talked him out of it.
That was a smart move.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Y'all relax. Time to go.
Whatever we saw back there, or thought we saw, we're still in grave danger.
There's gotta be a way of stopping the girl. We might have already missed a chance to change things.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
This is a one-shot deal. We get it wrong, and there's no replay. It's game over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
Come on, let's take a look.
Investigate large building. Okay. We about to go into a building, a large building now. All right.
We gotta find another route.
Well, obviously. I'm just trying to explore, buddy. I saw that, but before I go there, check to make sure. Mayor Hill's land deal. Fears protests will surely escalate as closure looms.
No way in, like the rest of this town.
Ooh, nice. What we gonna see here? Oh! Okay, so we gotta be on the lookout for that. Okay, nothing back that way. Can I open that door maybe? I don't think so. Vote Carver for mayor.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Check this out.
Hey! They're coming. You can't keep running. I'll make sure they'll find you.
That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
Well, no one's been here for a long time.
Wow.
Now is my time to speak before the judge.
Them jump scares are crazy.
I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
'Tis only my duty, Judge.
Now, however, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding coven in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see he is not fit for such a task, and I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child, if the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child.
He definitely up to something. Something. They either in it together or he like twisting and brainwashing.
Abraham.
What am I to do? Some would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
This is
Sticking
tough.
with
I get that.
my own gut.
Would be for anyone.
That priest
Mary.
up to something.
It's just a kid.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm
Little
not here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
My time is not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad.
So what happens now?
I'm not sure I did the right thing. I guess at least we know we can influence the outcome. That's gotta be good, right?
You agree with him?
It went down just like he said. What the f?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
I look out that window. I can look at this. Okay.
Look at those outfits. This place shut down way, way back.
Life as a kid in the 70s. Everything was ahead of me.
There's gotta be another exit. Maybe on the ground floor?
in memory of James Clark, 1929 to 1972, sadly missed by his many friends and colleagues. Lord. Kiss my ass. Mr. Vincent Barnes, 15 Mayflower Avenue, number 7, Little Hope, Massachusetts, 0197573. Dates May 8th, 1972. Dear Mr. Barnes, subject employment warning letter. Following our recent disciplinary meeting, I am writing regarding your attendance and behavior. Management have made every effort to accommodate your difficult circumstances and recent injury by accepting your reoccurring absences. However, continued warnings regarding absence, lateness, and intoxication, have prompted us to issue a formal written warning. Further repetition of this behavior or other misconduct within the next 12 months will result in dismissal. Ravenden expects our employees to be enthusiastic, punctual, and sober. You must acknowledge receipt of this letter. Please sign and return it to the foreman's office within 7 days. And he said, kiss my ass on the back of it. That's funny. It's funny. You can't be coming to work drunk. Come on now. Another family. Oh, that's
Get over here.
Andrew.
You gotta see this.
That's
this
the family
that
family was burned in the house.
This is too much. Way too much. First, a load of weirdo witch killers from ancient history look just like us. Now we got the creepy Family of the Year winners who also look just like us. What the actual
That is strange.
What does it mean, though? Do you think they died like the other lookalikes?
Yeah,
No
they
clue.
died in that fire. But they don't know nothing about
Who
that.
knows what happened to them? Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare. You really want a souvenir? From this night? From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this. What you said about all this being a nightmare. You mean that?
If it's my nightmare, why are you guys all in it?
Any of us could say the same thing.
I don't know what's real here.
I'm gonna need Angela and
You
John
real
to actually
Andrew?
do something.
Come on. So wait,
Buddy,
who are those
what
people
are
in the
we
photograph?
doing?
Maybe time is up here.
Did I go through that door?
Like, that
I went
really
through that
is
door, right?
us in that
Yeah, I
photo.
did. Okay.
But
Want to make sure.
they're around the same age as us, as far as I can tell.
Newspaper. Little Hope. Okay. August 8th, 1973. Little Hope factory closed. Hundreds of layoffs will gut the town. Nearly 600 jobs are set to be lost in Little Hope when the Ravenden Textiles factory closes its gates at their Harvard Road site in September. Layoffs will include workers at the main factory and ancillary businesses across the town. The decision was announced on Tuesday by Hazel Carver, a director in the family business that has been a primary employer in the town for over 160 years. With great sadness, we made this decision. We consider the workers at the factory to be a part of our extended family and know how much Ravenden means to them. But we can no longer continue to run the business and rest unreadable dialogue with the Carver family, said McCarthy. But while the daughters have been receptive to the union's ideas for saving the factory, Mayor Carver have rejected them at every turn. He went on, we want a partnership with the family to save their business and our livelihoods, but it seems as if the mayor does not accept partners. Another union worker who did not want to be identified expressed this bitter opinion. This is about the land. The Carvers have owned the town for generations. If they can't profit from the land, they will shut it all down. As the main source of income for the majority of the town's families, many are worried what the future will bring. The factory closing will gut the town. One factory worker told the Herald, adding, "We blink. Bus drivers want it." Okay, that's ad for jobs. It's crazy how that used to work when you want to get a job. I remember, like, I'm dating myself. I'm only 30, so I'm young as hell. But I remember growing up, like when I was young, remember growing up, and family members would use newspapers to look for jobs, like circle it with the number and stuff like that. Crazy. Now all you got to do is go on the internet, put in an application. That's the one guy. That we just saw, Thomas Wayman, 1643 to 1701. Thomas presided over the conviction of several witches in Little Hope. He later regretted placing so much weight on a child's testimony. The current factory was founded on the site of Wayman's residence. Psalm Nacht, Lewiston, February 16th, 1693. Having read Captain Bond's letter attesting to the affair with Lieutenant Hope and heard the petitions of the townsmen, I write to express my signal concernment. Pastor Carver's teachings strayed from true doctrine and piety. His mind wandered from the fellowship of saints and surrendered into the sin over many years. Please attend to his past behaviors, which infect and corrupt the town. I ask a commission to be appointed to examine such affairs of last year, including the matter of the girl, the servant, Thos Weinman, judge. Did I walk too far? Yeah. Y'all just gonna be sitting here not doing nothing the whole time? Like, okay, picture. This was one of the same pictures we saw before.
What's the story here? She leave him for some other guy?
But her face is crossed out. Why would it be her? Wouldn't that be his locker? Oh, okay, I get it now. She left him for another guy. I get it now. Why he keep that in his locker, though?
Okay, so what's your You hear that?
Yeah, we
right
all
below
do.
us.
We need to find a way out of here, now.
Another newspaper. Tragic fire caused by child's toy. Okay, this is the fire. The cause of a horrific fire at a Little Hope family residence at the weekend may have been a child's toy. Lieutenant David Farr of the Little Hope Volunteer Fire Department told the Herald, excuse me, that the gas range in the kitchen had been left on and a child's doll set down near it. He believes the doll caught fire and fell off the range, setting the kitchen ablaze. The fire resulted in 5 deaths amongst the Clark family. One survivor, Anthony Clark, 18, has been questioned by police after being arrested on suspicion of causing the fire. However, the fire investigation is now thought to exonerate the young man, who will be released today. The family's minister, Reverend Leonard Carson of St. David's Episcopal Church, said the fire was A tragedy. It's terrible for a family to be decimated. They've been going through a difficult time recently, as many families do. But they were a good, hard-working, and loving family, and I was helping them through their troubles. It's a tragedy that it would end like this. No date for the funeral has yet been arranged. Both the fire department and the mayor's office praised the swift action of the police officers who arrived first on the scene and were able to prevent the blaze from claiming its sixth victim. Officers Reynolds and Hoffman, that's who we saw earlier, quick thinking prevented another death, said the mayor, who recommended the men for accommodation. Okay, so that's tying in a little bit more. So he did survive, okay, because he walked back into the fire. If y'all remember when we played that, he ran into the fire to go look for his mom, who you should already known was dead, and it ended that way.
That's heavy. Andrew, get your ass over here and help me out.
What's up?
You take that side, I'll take this side. Push together, right? Good. Now, push! Whoa! Oh, ah!
Okay, no button command.
Hey, are you okay down there?
Whoa. For now. I think I should attack it.
It's coming for you!
Who are you?
Bro. That was literally, that was the quickest timing I've ever seen.
Grab hold!
There you go. Help him. Get out of here. Go, reassuring.
Go!
Let me get ready. Let me get ready.
Daniel, are you still down there?
Okay.
Daniel?
But for Andrew, they had, I'm gonna show y'all with my hands. They had, oh, this is on my monitor. No, it's not. What is that? Oh, that must be like a dead pixel on my monitor or something. But they had the thing all the way up here, and they wanted me to drag it all the way over here, and they literally gave me 1.5 seconds, if that. Like, do you really think that's fast enough for me to be able to analyze where this thing is at first and then drag it to where it has to go and then press the button associated to then do? Like, that's not enough time to do that. So like, that's what, like, I understand wanting to make it challenging and stuff like that, but that's incomprehensible. It takes people, no matter how fast you're at analyzing something, it takes people a set amount of time before they can figure out. Like, I have to see where the cursor's at, because if I just start moving it, it can move in any direction. So I'm trying to analyze where the cursor is at first, then I'm moving it to the direction it needs to go, which is all the way in the opposite direction, and then I gotta press a button once I get it to the right spot. To then that wasn't enough time to do that. It literally was like a second and a half, if that. It literally was, it was the fastest thing on this game. Now it was faster than a button press. I get more time to press a button that pops up on the screen than they gave me that. Like, if you're gonna be quick with like with timing, it should at least be on the quick action commands that pop up, because that's just simply pressing a button. How you gonna give me less time to find a cursor, drag it all the way to the opposite side of the screen, and then press another button? How you gonna give me less time on that than you do on pressing just a single button that pops up on the screen? Make it make sense. I am glad that didn't lead to somebody dying, because that would have really upset me.
Daniel, you out here?
You see Daniel out here?
No, he's not here yet.
Okay, let's keep going. Daniel will be okay. He'll catch us up.
Playing as Angela again, okay.
Daniel! You okay?
Daniel, please answer me!
Daniel? Where are you, buddy?
You think he's gonna hear you?
Andrew! Hey! You guys!
I'm up here!
Boy, am I happy to see you.
At least I'm not the only one damp and disheveled.
But yeah, that's gonna be on my brain, on my mind for a while, y'all, for how they try to do me. You ain't gonna have oh my god, a cursor up that far. Why did he just glitch up like that? Okay, alrighty. What the hell was that? Okay, what the hell is that? Oh, is that the sun? It's kind of like the emblem from that tree we had saw, right? The sun portion of it. Interesting. Burn in hell.
Nice.
Mr. Clark leaving the Little Hope Police Department yesterday. A line has been drawn under the tragic case of the Clark house fire. Onlookers watched as Anthony Clark, the only survivor of the blaze, was released from police. Thursday afternoon, one onlooker said, "That poor boy, he must be going through hell right now." The Herald approached Mr. Clark for comment, but he has not. Blamed Clark, who was found with a box of matches in his hand at the scene, for causing the fire. When Clark left the Little Hope Police Department, passers-by were heard to burn in hell. Yikes. Who is this up here? Are we not supposed to have seen that?
You see that?
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today.
Why
Not even your wife, Amy,
like he keep executing people in these horrible ways.
Tell me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, Do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Brought here by Satan's servants.
We have to stop this.
Get away!
You give me that! Look! See how this poor child is tormented. Joseph still clutches her with the devil's hand. More stones! The devil must be crushed from within him. Do not flinch.
It's crazy to me how when this little girl is like showing signs of communicating with spirits and demons and stuff like that, he's switching it to make it seem as if she's being tormented. But when other people are doing the same thing that she do, they say, oh, see, that's like, well, so now David's or John's thing's gonna be coming after him. I felt like that was gonna happen anyways. I felt like confronting Mary was going to. I didn't know who I was on. I didn't know it was gonna be John. I thought it was Andrew. But I wanted to confront her to see if we can figure something out.
There is no way out from this nightmare.
We don't have a lot of time.
Time for what?
It is. Oh my gosh. Oh, there go that sledgehammer.
I can't get away from this thing. You saw what happened to Taylor. I'm not going the same way.
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
Girl, run!
John, please hurry!
All right, let's see.
Come on, you f***ing ready!
No, oh my goodness. That was a headshot. You better aim for the head next time. This is crazy, bro. Bro, let's be for real. Oh my goodness. Bro, what the hell is wrong with you? Bro, It's about to drive me crazy. Alright, there it is. Get your ass up!
How's that feel?
Grab the, yep, keep it in your hand. Jesus Christ. Ah! Bro, I didn't know where to go with that. Okay, so she got free, okay. Okay.
It won't open.
Bro. I'm not missing. Bro, give the f up already. Woo! We don't have the sledgehammer. That's when he used the sledgehammer to close the door.
Like now.
We ain't got that now. We gonna say leave him and go.
Get out of here. Go.
I'll hold it back!
You can get away! Escape! I did! You don't have to do this!
This is stupid! Get out of there!
Because we ain't had that sledgehammer.
Is it gone? I don't see it anymore.
Or is it because I chose the heroic route and it backed up off us? Maybe. Hey. But let's talk about something real quick, because that was crazy. Them whole sequences was crazy as hell. But the thing for me is when it's having you aim, right? They want you to do something specific, right? And you don't have time for that, right? Like the thing with the chain, like I missed that. And I'm so glad that Angela still got out of there, right? For whatever reason, right? I missed that, right? Because it pulled up, the monster's head is right in front of me. So what you think I'm about to do? We have a sledgehammer. I'm not about to try to aim for the chains with a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer isn't fit to break chains or cut chains and stuff like that. So I'm going to smash this monster's head. So when it pulled up, I'm pulling my cursor to the monster's head, because that's what I'm trying to do. So when we get there, I go, it don't turn red. So now I'm panicking. Ah! 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 Because that's not where they want me to go. Now I'm trying to go back towards the chain, and I'll get towards the chain and it's still not red. So I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing, right? And then a couple other moments that happened like that, but I had a little bit more time to be able to recover from it. And then that last moment with the stake, I almost missed that one, because once again, I'm aiming for the head and they want me to actually aim for the neck region, right? In those situations, if I got half a second to decide, my brain is already, like how I'm playing this game, I'm already thinking of where I'm trying to go next, right? So I'm not waiting until I'm in the moment and then determining then. I already in my head have made up what I'm trying to do next. So when he grabbed that stake and I'm already like, okay, bet this is a weapon, I already told myself in my head, I'm going to aim for this monster's head or eyes or face region, right? So I automatically move up to that, and it throws me off, and I get to panicking a little bit when I get there and nothing happens. So now I gotta then go and find another spot, and I got even less time. So I think in those situations, the person should be able to aim for these certain areas. Like if I smash that monster in the head, right, it will let up. The same way as if I hit the chains wherever you wanted me to hit those chains at, right? Regardless, it's going to let up. The headshot to the head with a sledgehammer probably is more effective, honestly, right? Because that'll at least slow it down, or possibly like get rid of it, finally kill it, something, hopefully, right? And then stabbing that monster in its face would be more effective than in its neck region, right? So those, just like a couple of like just stuff like that, like in those moments, especially since I'm playing on lethal, give me more range, right? Give me more range to be or freedom to choose, right? Like, so that I'm not having a panic. I already got so little time to decide, right? And like I said, I already in my head, because I don't have as much time to decide on this mode, I already in my head have where I'm trying to go next, so that I can save time trying to figure it out in the moment. I already am planning ahead, so let me have the freedom to be able to make those decisions in those moments, because I don't have enough time to sit there and then be like, oh shoot, now I gotta find something. Like, but those sequences were crazy.
Place looks like it burned down. Something here isn't right.
What's new? Nothing here feels right.
Wow. So this was a glimpse into what was that one called? I forget. Oh, House of Ash. We already played that one though. Played that one with one. Took me a second to realize what the hell was going on there. I'm like, what? But yeah, we already played House of Ash. I played that with one of my closest friends, and boy, when I tell you that was a blast to play that was super fun. That's why I was mad when the Corey came out. They didn't have the same multiplayer, because on House of Ash you could play with people online. So I was able to play with my friend. So we live in different states, and we was able to play that and stream it together and all of that. And then Corey comes out, and they said they were going to grab that key, and they said they were going to have multiplayer, and they didn't. We not gonna grab the key? Okay. So that was upsetting to not be able to play that one multiplayer, even though they said it was gonna be multiplayer. Reverend Leonard Carson, St. David's Church, September 9th, 1971. Dear Anne, thank you for your letter regarding Megan. I understand your concerns and assure you that your daughter's rebellious behavior is not unusual. I've helped parents with similar issues and would be happy to help with Megan's moral guidance. Hebrews 12:11 says that all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness. Please see me after the service on Sunday so we can arrange time for some personal instructions. Reverend Carson. What was the purpose of this? Is that something over there? That looks like a little boy, right? Like the head of a little boy right there? Or is that the girl? Ah, that's what we're supposed to see. Okay. Is it still pulling up? Okay, we can't see it no more. Can't believe he didn't grab that key up out of there. Here she go.
You hear that?
I did. Can only be the girl. Let's go find her. She's in here. Stay here.
Stay here. No, come with me. Hey, what are we talking about?
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will you?
Andrew, what are you doing?
I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of that. I am so tired of that.
Right, no way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so! Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan, has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
Whatever she pulls, do not fall for her little girl act. She may be a child, but there's no doubt she means harm. She's malicious.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but...
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the
Wait.
devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. I seek your counsel.
Ooh wee.
No question there's something very wrong here. Right in the heart of this place.
There can be no doubt that Little Hope is afflicted. That darkness has taken hold of our town.
There is not a man or woman here today who does not already know the devil is in our midst. The sole purpose of this court is to remove evil, not indulge it further. Our time is not for wasting.
Listen to what he's telling you. Mary's the one to accuse.
How do I make my decision? If I am wrong, condemn an innocent to die.
Oh yeah, let's destroy that doll.
The only way I can see out of this is to get rid of that damn doll. Destroy that and...
The puppet must be cast asunder.
maybe this all goes away.
It is the cause of Mary's affliction. It holds her in its thrall. Destroy this puppet, and the devil will depart Mary. She will be restored, an innocent child.
Reverend, burn the puppet. Destroy it.
Why she gonna say
Not
no?
act in haste.
Exactly.
The villains face the full consequences of
Nope.
their deeds.
Authority is not for questioning. Do as I ask.
Look at him. He don't want to give it up because he the devil. Burn that.
You've done everything you could. Whatever happens, it's not your fault.
I know. I ain't worried about what y'all got to say.
Do we think that's it?
I figured that if the doll... And then that would be the end of it.
You made the right decision. There's no way you could have known what was going to happen. Let's just get out of here.
What's up? You okay?
That child won't be troubling us again. This is over.
That's it?
Hey! I'm talking to you.
I really could have got everybody up out of
Hey!
here, man. Damn.
You should have stayed away. Never come back here.
Oh, that's
I'll
him?
never forget or forgive you for what you did.
I don't want any trouble, okay? We're going. And we're not coming back.
The only place you should be heading is hell, you goddamn murdering son of a... That's him!
What?
You need to keep an eye on this guy. He's out of control.
You okay, buddy?
No, please. Wait.
You seem a little confused.
You don't understand.
Ah! Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Traffic through Little Hope.
Okay.
You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
So nobody was on there.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Okay. So it's just been him the whole time. So technically nobody died. Technically. Since this man is crazy as hell.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
So he's Andrew. I was wondering, like, right? Like, why they was like, you gotta watch him, like.
Hi there.
But it makes sense now.
How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver. What? Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
So the whole time.
Sounds like you could use a drink.
The whole time. These interactions. That is crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Wow. These whole times, like these interactions, we thinking that it's just like him, like the dude was being crazy. It's actually us.
Anything you can do to help us would be greatly appreciated.
There's no goddamn us.
And that's why he said that no goddamn us. Okay.
What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here.
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in. Hey! They're coming.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Oh, he was talking about the police.
It's okay. I'm gonna be just fine.
Wow. All in his head. That was crazy. That was crazy. Wow. Wow. That plot twist just shot up Little Hope, and in my opinion is the best Dark Pictures that they didn't release. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, that plot twist, wow. I don't get shocked that often in games unless it's a jump scare. But Jesus Christ,
always try again.
that was good.
If you can get a
That was
different
good.
result.
That was good.
Impressive. Almost survived intact. Almost. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
So that raises the question of if back in the day, if that was like Megan that he was seeing, if that was really truthfully Megan. I would assume because the people around him also knew of her, right? And back then, we can't say it was in his head because the magazine clippings were talking about multiple people dead in the house. But what if that's his, like, since we was reading those? Well, no, because not everybody. Everybody was in his head. So maybe
But we will meet again.
There's still some questions.
At least one more time.
We met, like, what, after this came out, y'all released another 3 games, something like that? Okay. I like that one. Shout out to Dark Pictures Anthology. I don't know if they're going to let me skip this. All right. I just had to get through a certain portion before I can skip through those credits. But like I was saying, it raises the question of Andrew, or what's that his name? Andrew? Yeah, well, that was his name in the thing, but what was his name? I forget what his name was in the house. But that raises the question of if what we were seeing in the house was true, right? Because we had Megan in the house as well, who was from the Salem Witch, who had those different doppelgangers from way back to the dating back to the Salem witch trials as well. And I mean, people in the house saw her. Like the dad addressed her, the mom addressed her, even like interacted with her a couple times. Then you had the sister who went and looked for her, and then obviously the older brother also interacted with her a couple of times as well. So I don't know if all of that was in his head as well, because obviously what we just played was all in his head as well. All of these characters, all of these different interactions, even us splitting up and stuff like that, getting separated, all of that was in his head. So I mean, if we were able to do that then, I would imagine that we'd be able to do it in the house as well. So, but they said it was 6, well, would have been 6 victims if it wasn't for the police coming and getting him. So did he really set the house on fire, right? Was it him, like, who set the, like, obviously we played as him when we lit the stove. So did he come back and put the doll there, right? And then just imagine that it was her, or whatever it may be. But that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that ending, like I said, flipped it for me and made it to where Little Hope is my favorite of the series. Now, before it was House of Ashes, just because of all of the action and the sequences and stuff in there, but this one had a lot of action in it as well, had a ton of jump scares. So this one reminded me jump scare wise from Man of Medan. Man of Medan had so many damn jump scares in it, it literally was driving me crazy. And this one, all the newer ones got jump scares in them, but they're more predictable and they aren't as often because they made them to where it's more, I guess, like action based and intense based off sequences and stuff like that. So fell back a little bit more from jump scares on the newer ones. So House of Ashes, and then you had the Corey, and then what was the other one that we had played? House of Ashes, Corey, and it was the one where we went to the hotel. I forget the name of it. But those ones weren't as scary as this one in Man of Medan. So I'm glad this one gave me those jump scare moments that I remember from Man of Medan and kept me scared throughout. There was even moments in there, like when we were going to explore the house as Daniel and by ourselves. I really didn't want to go inside that house or museum or whatever it was by myself. I was legit scared. So having that was fun because it brought it back to what I remember from when I first experienced a dark picture game, which was Man of Medan. That's the first one I ever played. And then having still good action sequences in there. So we still had a ton of action sequences involved in the game, and decisions that helped lead to certain things. It kept me on my toes, so I love that. And then the story was there. So having a story, like throughout the story itself was a little confusing trying to figure out the stuff, but we pieced it bit by bit over time. So that was enjoyable. And then, like I said, just having that flip at the end to realize all of that was in his head at the end was really the icing on the cake for me to seal this one, Little Hope Dark Pictures, as my favorite of the series there. Yes, that was amazing. I liked it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. I got this one done in one day, in one sitting. I usually, when I do gameplays, I don't usually finish gameplays that fast. I got this one finished in one day. Y'all know what to do. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support you guys show the videos on a regular basis. Liking the content, please make sure you continue to spam that like button, smash the sub button, and join bell notification to be alerted. Comment type of content you would like to see created on the channel. And as always, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great one.